First things first, I would like to talk about who the Food Babe is and what she is trying to do. The Food Babe is a vlog done by a mother consumer, and she is trying to expose different things that people may not be aware of. And she discusses this one thing. She made a post about the side effects of eating too much meat and consuming red meat in general. And her first comment was about the greenhouse gas emissions. The second was our freshwater usage. The third was health concerns. And the fourth was the amount of grain it takes to feed a cow versus the amount of what you could use that grain to feed people. The greenhouse gas emissions, she claimed that the livestock industry uses about 18% of the total greenhouse gas emissions for the world, but in reality, agriculture in general only uses about 9%, according to a study done by the EPA in 2015. Freshwater usage is the next thing that she talked about. She said that you could have enough water to get 60 pounds of potatoes, but it would take 9,000 liters to get a pound of beef. But in reality, the livestock industry only uses about 1% of the total fresh water available. The health concerns was the next thing that she just talked about, and that we had some substantial links, supposedly, to cardiovascular disease, cancer, and diabetes. According to several studies, there was actually found to be no correlation between the amount of red meat consumed and a link to cardiovascular disease, cancer, or diabetes. And in some cases, consuming more red meat actually decreased the chances of someone developing any of these diseases because of the B vitamins that are found in red meat. The next thing that she claimed was the grain that could be used to feed one cow could feed many more people. But the problem is that food insecurity is more related to the availability and the accessibility of the food and not necessarily the amount of food that is present. And in addition to that, the economy of developing countries is largely centered around agriculture and livestock in general. And that the nutrition of these developing countries, they're mostly malnourished, and the consumption of meat and dairy products would fill a gap in their nutrition needs and help them become more nutritious. In closing, I would like to say that these claims that she has made are inaccurate and not researched, and